17, Garrett Temple. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 25, Chandler Parsons. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 13, Jaron Jackson. Number 11, Mike Conley. Number 33, Mike Gasol. A head coach for your team. Once again, your Memphis Grizzlies.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. This has been a tough stretch of games for them, fellas, losing their last 4.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. They're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the center position. Now here's Parsons. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And at this point of the season, Clark, we can see which teams have the better depth, the better bench. If you would talk about the importance of having a strong bench over the long haul.
For contending teams, I think it's a difference maker because it allows you to work through the length of the season in a more measured way, which gives your key players rest. You spread out the minutes over more players, so that tends to lend itself to freshness as you get ready for the playoffs. I don't know if you can overstate the value of a quality bench when you're a team that's expected to make a deep run in the playoffs. Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Kuzma kicks the ball. To the middle, McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Conley against Ball. The pass to Gasol. Back to Conley. McGee with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Parsons against LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. To the wing on the left. Ball with it. Conley picks him up. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma passes the ball. Over Conley. No good off the front iron. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parsons against LeBron. To the paint. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Parsons. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's Ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Ingram. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Temple. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Gasol inside. McGee's there. Gasol kicks to Temple. There's the triple. Memphis the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Ingram outside. McGee trying to break free. And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Conley finds Gasol. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And even 3-on-3 break. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. Stolen by Ball. Ingram dishes to LeBron. He kicks it to McGee. Kuzma passes to Ingram. Back to Kuzma from 17 feet out. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they were too physical and a little bit out of position. They were rough out there, but ultimately the physicality led to fouls, and that hurt them.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
He was all alone on that one. Parsons got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
And here's James outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Well, if you believe that a point guard's defense is just as important as his offense, then these guys have been outstanding lately. The point guard steal leaders from the past 10 games. Lonzo Ball third.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And with Parsons,
big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Now here's Conley. He has 5. Passes it to Gasol. Shoots over McGee. It's Gasol missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Here is Conley after the basket by the Lakers. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And the dunk by James.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Conley. Poked loose. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Caspi, he's checked in for Gasol. Brooks comes in for Parsons. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for Garrett Temple. And Max subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Lakers with some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ingram. Now here's James. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Hart kicks to James. It's stolen by Mack. Pass to Caspi. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's Hart. This game he had 10 points. Fires the three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Ball. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And here is Brooks after LeBron James hitting the three. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the basket by Los Angeles. Jackson, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep this team's shooting percentage down?
It's going to be very difficult. I mean, they move the ball well. They've got players who can go off if the defense isn't solid through and through.
And, you know, that's the important part. You've got to be locked in defensively, countering their ball movement with active, aggressive, communicating defense. I mean, that's really the only way to keep their shooters from getting comfortable.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shelvin Mack. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Selden's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. On the wing, James. He's got 10. Feeds to Caldwell-Pope. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And now a look at LeBron James here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Third in scoring, third in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Here's Hart, just 3 to shoot. Chandler finds Caldwell-Pope. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Caldwell-Pope's got his first basket.
He's a scorer at heart. I mean, that's the essence of his game. The clock ticking down, KCP steps up and delivers.
Caspi passes to Jackson. Down low. And he makes good on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Rondo. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Here is Caspi. He has 5. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. The Lakers in the lead. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rondo drives in.
Memphis foul call. Jared Jackson. That's his first personal foul.
There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Memphis foul call.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. And many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Grizzlies. And Matt kicks to Gasol. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Tyson Chandler.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rondo. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Marc Gasol so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting, because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Hart is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Mack finds Gasol. Back to Mack. And Rondo sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
JaVale McGee.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Mack pins the shot with nobody near him. Mack's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Rondo. He's got 5. The pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart for the 3. Rebounded by Selden. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Matt. Three-pointer on the way. Brooks kicks to Mack. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Here's Selden on the money from 12 feet away. The Lakers with the ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And it's Rondo penetrating. Second shot opportunity. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got his second bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Caspi kicks to Brooks. Outside Gasol. Back to Brooks. Deflects the pass. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Lakers.
And their guards have been very active on the glass. In a game like this, that it really could go either way. Extra possessions can make all the difference in the world. You like the way they're getting it done here by committee. First one falls for it. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind, Clark?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder, maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with the live dribble.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley inside the line.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively, more than capable of shutting down his man.
Lakers leading by 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it to Ingram. McGee in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. McGee's got 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Gasol. Back to Conley. Looking to end the run. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Ball's checked in for Josh Hart. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. And he knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. And the Lakers also making a change. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Temple. Clock at 6. They need this one. That one wide left. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. And it's Ball at the elbow. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Ball's got his first points of the game.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And the Lakers making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball, some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And stolen by James. It's deflected. Parsons up top, covered by LeBron. A reverse. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Mike Conley.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
James outside, from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And there's Parsons on the assist by Brooks. 7 points for Chandler Parsons.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rondo against Conley. Brooks outside. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Conley against Rondo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
Jackson, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. LeBron kicks to Rondo. And Jackson with the block.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all. Particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Mike Conley. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is health. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. He's got 10. Ingram outside. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's LeBron outside and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
With some arc, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
You know, when Conley's scoring like this, I think they are a better team. I mean, the passing is great, but fill it up, Mike. I'm loving this.
Hart kicks the ball. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Temple. They get it again. Parsons dishes to Brooks. Tries again. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 15. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
LeBron against Parsons. They could use a bucket, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Lakers ball. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Lakers, 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, 6.5 games behind them.
And for the Grizzlies, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Hart. Just 2 to shoot. Off the inbound. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Chandler. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Memphis.
Parsons finds Jackson. Fires from 14. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Chandler against Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Here's Brooks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Temple the pass to Parsons. Conley with a wide open look.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
They get the rebound. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Kuzma against Parsons. Back to Temple. Five on the clock. Outside Jackson. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Jackson's got 5.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Ball with it. Conley picks him up. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Over Parsons. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Conley left side. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Pass to Kuzma. From deep. Back to LeBron. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Conley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Conley's got 19 points.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Pass to Kuzma. And it's ball in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Kuzma. Over Conley. Knocked loose. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Ingram with the steal. Ball dishes to Ingram. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brooks finds Temple and stolen by LeBron. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Memphis. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like two different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had to let down. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. The first half went really well for Mike Conley. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Jackson down low with Gasol. Conley out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. James looking it over. A second chance effort. Here's McGee. They shoot again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
On the wing, James. Covered by Parsons. Kuzma. Here's McGee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McGee's got 10 points in the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Temple, the pass to Jackson. Back to Temple. Puts it up. And it's Memphis with another.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
James against Parsons. And there's the pass to Kuzma. From deep. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Conley against Ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. A lot of coaches out there, Clark, wear their emotions very prominently on their sleeve. Others take the calm, cool approach as a player. Was there a particular style that you preferred?
Yeah, my preference was cool, calm, be direct, be firm, but not necessarily overly emotional. And in my short stint with the Pacers, Jack McKinney was more of the cool and calm approach. He was excitable, but a little bit even-keeled. George was a little more emotional, but still, I enjoyed playing for both of them because I think I was clear in that they were trying to get the best out of me and the best out of the team.
Good way to look at it. And, Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent. And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Wayne Selden comes in for Michael Conley.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's Selden. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Ball. He's covered closely. The dish to McGee. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Number 1, JaVale McGee.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities.
Yeah, I concur with that, but it's not just finesse with him, guys. I mean, he can use his strength as well. He'll get his points the soft or the hard way.
Kuzma kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Brooks, the pass to Selden. He kicks to Mack. There's the 3. No good from Selden. Here's the Lakers with the ball. For the lead, James misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Gasol passes to Selden. Memphis moving it around. Here's Caspi. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ingram plays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Caspi. Back to Gasol. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Inside. Gasol tried to free himself up. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hart, he's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Here's Hart. Back to Kuzma. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
So Mack will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes to Selden. Tries a 3. Mack, good. Mack's got 7. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. To the paint. Here's McGee. Outside Rondo. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Inside, here's Caspi, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Lakers trail by 6. Rondo scanning the floor. Ingram attacking. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The pass to Gasol. Shoots over McGee. But they get it back. And there's the feed to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Kicks it to Gasol. Mack finds Brooks. And Mack has it in the corner over Rondo. And it's Memphis with another. Lakers trail by 4. Right wing. Chalk up 2 there. Rondo's got 9.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Gasol dishes to Brooks. Back to Gasol. Shoots over McGee. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Dillon Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
And the first one drops. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. And both free throws good for Brooks. Lakers trail by 4. Stolen by Brooks. And they're running. Mack with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Mack kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Jackson. And here's Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Got that one up quick. He has 7.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Brooks. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Now that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. It's not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter. And that's a good job of doing both.
Mack, the pass to Brooks. He kicks it to Gasol. Over Beasley. And again, Memphis no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Rondo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you've got to be careful guarding Rondo. Really good at just toying with defenders with that pump fake.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Parsons checked in for Gasol. Temple comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Conley in for Mack. Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. Temple finds Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 8 points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Hart the pass to Rondo. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, you got to be better defensively on Rondo there as he comes off that screen.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Conley kicks to Jackson. Back to Conley. Overall, the shot is off. This has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Rondo. Six to shoot for the lead, and that one comes up a bit short. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Over in the corner, Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Parsons got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Rondo penetrating. Beasley finds Chandler. Shoots the 3. Back to Rondo. To the paint. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Chandler.
He is just brilliant in that pick and roll. Rondo does a great job of cutting passes through the porous defense.
And Rondo sends it back. Pass to Brooks. Poked away, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Rondo against Conley. James left side. Back to Hart. Takes it off the glass. Hart's got 9.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. He's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Chandler out there with LeBron James, and it's Hart in at the 3. Back to Conley. This one for 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Lakers trail by 5. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Rondo against Conley. Rondo dishes to Chandler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Temple the pass to Gasol. Conley kicks to Parsons. Passes it to Conley. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Here's Parsons. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, when he's got the height advantage down low, it's over. Forget about it. It's a wrap. You got to send more help if you're the defense.
Outside Rondo. Back to Chandler. Here's James. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Conley for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And the Lakers call time here. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
And, you know, Kevin, he's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks. And the Grizzlies with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Conley surveying the D. Gasol wide open. He fires. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 9 points for Marc Gasol.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron from 18 feet away. And too long on the shot.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
He feeds it to Ingram. It's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Conley. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Temple. Kicks to Gasol. Outside Conley. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Parsons outside. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. They'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Chandler. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Josh Hart. Inside, here's Parsons. And the rejection by James. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. James against Parsons. Dishes it to Conley. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson kicks to Conley. And Gasol now top of the key. Temple can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 13. Ingram attacking. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Out to Conley. There's the pass to Temple. They shoot again. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket. And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Conley against Ball. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 38 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. The 3. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And the basket is good. 40 points for Mike Conley.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really a perfect pace.
Parsons against LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
For 3, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Jackson finds Temple. Ingram with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Max checked in for Mike Conley.
Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectations. Yet, you got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Passes it to Gasol. Here's Temple. He kicks it to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gasol. Good on the triple. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter. And Clark, of course, with Ball, so much attention is paid to him because of all these outside distractions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came in with a huge amount of scrutiny. Played at UCLA from California, highly touted. Quite impressive that he handled himself the way he did with that kind of media scrutiny. He's got the ability, though, I think, to be an outstanding playmaker as he develops in this league.
And Mack kicks to Jackson. Parsons outside. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Parsons outside. Takes the turnaround J. Again, Memphis.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And Matt kicks to Parsons. Gasol on the high post. Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. Fires from 14. Temple can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And James throws it down.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
And looking around. The pass to Temple. Let's go. Gasol controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's LeBron. That shot off. Parsons with some nice D. Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Gasol. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Parsons' shot is off.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Nice shot by James.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Matt. He's covered by Ball. No one covering. And that's now 19 points for Marc Gasol.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Here's LeBron. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Conley.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Memphis moving it around.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And, guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
Mack with the ball. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chandler, you guys really passed the ball well tonight, and that seemed to feed energy at both ends.
Yeah, just playing selfish. And as you can see, we're having so much fun when we play that way. When everyone's getting involved, everybody's touching it. It's just a much better team offense when we play like that, and it's successful for us.
It was successful tonight, Chandler. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.